monsters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother. He dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother.
Ooh.
And now you'll die for it!
Oh, there's the invisible Zoogle. Let's go.
My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Carol! We're not letting Carol fly!
Aim for the weaker.
Figured he was gonna.
Flame of Fury! Burning Strike! Where are you going?
I'm on it.
Now hit the fury!
Try harder.
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Now you see what I can do.
Freeze Lantern!
Away. Big blast. You're mine. Flaming thrust. Burn.
Let me help!
It's over. Big blast. Rising falcon. Thanks.
I'll be safe!
I'm not done. I'm on it. I'm just getting started.
Healing Circle!
It vanished again.
Thank you.
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
Here I come.
Take
It's
that!
over.
Gemini Aqua!
Flew away.
Lost! You alright?
Yeah,
I'll be okay.
Blade.
I'll heal you all! Lightning Orb!
Here I come. Flew away. I'm not done. Swallow blade. You're mine. This should do it. Here I come. I'm not done. Dazzle.
Thunder Field!
Rising Falcon.
Raging Hanging! Downfall!
Take that.
It's the tears behind me.
Take this.
This one's mine!
Burn in hell.
Wind Astral Energy!
Flew away. Swallow blade. Dazzle.
Thunder Blade!
Eagle fly. Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down!
Take this.
Raging!
Infernal turret. Be
I'll heal you
still.
all! Talon Hurricane!
Here I come.
Wind
It's
Astral
over.
Energy!
You're mine. You're finished. Here I come. It's over.
Anything in armor is all mine! Flew away!
Eagle fly. You picked the wrong fight.
Glacial Spear!
It's got your name on him.
Rising Falcon. Crumble. Swallow blade.
I was gonna say, please let me hit the middle thing.
Consider yourself finished.
Here's a healing art!
It is a boss. It's not the end boss. It might be the end boss for this chapter.
Now you see what I can do.
Flew away. Take this.
Why do we have bees? Why are bees in here?
Raining slash. Try harder.
Here comes something big.
Ignite.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Isara!
We did it. Raining slash. Blow away.
Oh, I'm paralyzed.
I never miss!
Take this. We did it.
It was nice.
Fix it! Recover!
I owe you one.
Raging Cascade! Let me help!
Swallow blade.
Field! I'll be saving you! Not on my watch!
Raining slash. Eat dirt.
Photon
You're
Blast!
mine.
More in the town!
Reverse.
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Here's a healing art!
Anything in armor is all
Raging
mine.
Cascade!
Blow away. Raining slash. First strike.
Just the way
Rising Falcon. Swallow blade.
First aid!
Denied!
Slash.
Glacial Spear! Here's the
You're mine. Swallow dance. Raining slash.
didn't get it off in time. Shoot.
Healing power.
Lightning slap!
I'll be
Solar blade! Coming
rely
through!
on myself.
Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Eat this! Here's a healing hurricane!
Not today!
That's the spot. Tempest,
Blow away!
I'm almost impressed. I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Eagle fly! Slide! Look sharp, everyone!
It's weakened.
This ends now! Lightning thrust! I'm not done!
I'll be here to heal you. I can't heal you forever. Eat this!
You're mine!
I'm just getting started.
It's on!
Eagle fly!
Not today!
Hurricane!
Lightning thrust! You're on! Be still! Down!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
It was kind of easy, to be honest.
Filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship! Ridiculous! Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
Ooh.
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
It can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Mahak-Sar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough, and you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act, as the Lord of Elder Menencia. Go. To Mahak-Sar, Ganeth Haros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renin. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
Usually what ends up
So
getting
after
you
everything,
killed
was
later
the
on down
dream
the
of
road.
coexisting just a dream? What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
Alright. Oh, she left our party. Oh, damn. Master core of the earth. The master core of the earth, fruits of Heligan, imbued it with unfathomable content. Cheese fondue recipe. Dolahim's perk. If Dolahim perfect evades an enemy attack, his sense becomes heightened and his rod will gain momentum, greatly extending his range. His penetration will also rise. Nice wording. Letting him interrupt enemies and land critical hits on them more often.
What's Kisara going to do now?
Wow.
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Nothing in here to get, really? Alright, let's see this get.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after
Wording was bad, wasn't it?
No. Nagal entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
Alright, so where are we going now? Like, it didn't really give us a go to Vincent's southern gates. Alright, let's just fast travel. Southern gates down here. Alright. I guess we're going to the next zone.
We've reached our destination.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
Okay, that's all he's gonna tell me.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danins and Renins have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
I mean, you killed
This
the
realm had its own
leader.
walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Come on with us.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Nice.
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia, and so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Eldaman and Sia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renin Lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
All the dialogue
We
is
make for
so
Mahag
funny.
Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
Dude, I love that copper look on him. That armor is badass. A nochi recipe. Nice. A leaf wrapped fish recipe. What's this shockwave slash? Let's try that out. Ooh, oh, I got a couple more. Downward sword swing that slams enemies to the ground. Spinning slash attack that propels the users forward. Let's do devastation. Okay, so we are on a loyalty skin chest, guys. If you want to get part of that, head in there.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before. But looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Eldermenancia Guard. So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
Alright. Before I do this next skit, I just got notified. Ooh, that was cool. Hey, if any of you guys have never played the Assassin's Creed games, or the most recent Assassin's Creed games, currently on Xbox, I would say it'd probably come to other things soon. You can get Assassin's Creed bundle that includes Valhalla, Odyssey, and Origins. All three amazing games for $53. Can't beat that, guys.
What
Great
was
deal.
Kelzalik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion!
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Thank you, Scarecrow and Zob, for the epics, and from the battle before, I didn't say Smilodox and Mitsuki. Thank you very much for those epics.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Ooh, let's go find a Hoodle friend.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
Oh, are we over here? Where's he at? Where's your friend at? Gotta be up in the trees, right? There he is.
Hoo hoo.
The
Hoo!
devil tail.
Hoo hoo hoo. Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies! Hoo!
There's something in the water.
Oh, am I finally gonna get to do this dock thing? They're gonna let me fish? Please let
I
me
didn't
fish.
realize there was a pond here.
Please let me fish.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Yay, I get a fish. Various fishing points are scattered around Dahana, which contain different species of fish to catch. These fish can be used in cooking, sold for gold, or even unlock new titles, so don't hesitate to try new fishing holes when you find them. Fishing consists of 4 steps: casting a line, luring a fish, hooking them, and reeling them in. For more information about these steps, consult the fishing controls topic. I get a fish.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this.
Oh, I see what I'm doing.
I've got something.
This is confusing. But I think I'm getting it now.
Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
We're gonna keep fishing. Because that might be all we do is fish.
Reel it in.
Re-spoil the line before it's too late.
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Meta music for fishing, though.
Not too
Yeah,
shabby,
dude, this is great. Turn the rod toward the fish. I don't think it's like real fishing, Solus. Ooh, ooh, bubbles, bubbles, bubbles.
All right.
Like, she honestly has the rod too high. It should be lower in the ground, or lower to the water.
Anybody could reel in that.
Nice, you caught it.
All right, is this all I get is bass in this place? All right, one more fish.
All right.
The triggers don't seem to like catch when I'm doing it. I have to hit it a couple